The secret behind a huge gas tank in any sport. It's not going hard all the time, it's actually easier than it seems. And here's why. Research in endurance training, led by Steven Seiler and supported by later studies, looked at how athletes actually train and what works best. One controlled study had 48 trained endurance athletes tracked over a 9-week period. They were split into 4 groups, each following a different training model. Polarized or 80-20. Threshold heavy, high volume, low intensity, and high intensity focused. Researchers measured time trial performance, VO2 max, and peak power output. The result? The polarized group showed the greatest improvements in performance. Now compare that to elite athletes. In another analysis, Olympic-level Norwegian rowers had their training tracked over a full season. To see how elite athletes actually structure their training, every session was measured using heart rate, lactate, and session classification. What they found was consistent. Around 75 to 80% of training was low intensity. Around 15 to 20% was high intensity, with very little moderate work. So not only did this model perform best in controlled studies, it's also how elite athletes already train. This model is known as polarized training. The most common version is the 80-20 split. In simple terms, around 80% of your training is done at a low, sustainable intensity, something you could maintain for 30 to 60 minutes. The remaining 20% is high intensity, hard intervals, or fight-level effort. What this means for you: aim for around 60 to 80% of your training at a low intensity. Steps, slow jogs, or flow shadow boxing. The rest should be high intensity. Hard rounds, shark tanks, and heavy pad work.